What's up guys, XHOUNDISHx here, and today I wanted to talk about the Destiny 2 beta, some rising speculation in the community about the release window for the beta, and what the beta is likely to actually include. So firstly, since we had the gameplay reveal, there's been rising speculation and a bit of a theory about when the beta is going to drop. And this has been all over Reddit, various content creators have spoken about it, but the speculation is that the beta will arrive on July the 17th, 2017, which would be very exciting, obviously, but where are people actually getting this from? So if you look at the footage from the first part of the vidoc at the Destiny 2 reveal, there are a few short frames of the new character menu, and if you look at the top right, we have the glimmer count as well as a number for a new currency. Now the speculation is that the purple currency on the right hand side shows the release date for Destiny 2, which is the 8th of September, and September of course is the 9th month, and if that's kind of the common US date format, then it makes sense the month followed by the day. Now on the left hand side we have the glimmer count, which shows 17,177, and from this there is a new theory that the beta will release on the 17th of July, which is of course the 7th month in 2017. The numbers here are a little bit muddled, but importantly we get two individual 17s and then one number 7, so if you apply the idea that these numbers refer to months, it's pretty interesting. On top of this, if these numbers do actually relate to anything, on the left we have the 17s for the beta, and then on the right we have the date that we think is the release date, which makes sense because they happen in order. Also, obviously, the 7s are pretty important to Bungie, but Bungie Day is actually on the 7th of July, so it's 777. So what this could mean perhaps is that the beta could start on Bungie Day, or some other event is going to happen then, or on the 17th. Who really knows? Either way, while this is very speculative, it seems logical that this could be the beta release date on July 17th, and Bungie have been somewhat cryptic and Easter eggy, if that's even a phrase, as far as Destiny 2 goes. The reveal even took place in Hawthorne, California, and Hawthorne is of course a new character in Destiny 2. So for now, I feel inclined to agree and say that it seems very likely that some kind of event or something could happen on one of these dates. It feels like there is something to this. However, I don't take credit for this. This has been spotted by numerous people and speculated upon quite a bit over the past few days. I just wanted to share that with you guys. So moving on, I spoke about what we could expect to see in the Destiny 2 beta a few weeks back. I think that we're going to see some story and strike content. We'll likely see what we saw in the gameplay reveal, you know, that particular strike and probably the same Crucible maps and stuff like that. So of course we will get PvP in the beta, but I'm not sure if we'll get a chunk of the game in the same way that we did in the Destiny 1 beta. Back then we basically had all of the vanilla content on planet Earth to explore inside of the beta. But if the European Dead Zone is the biggest place we've ever seen, maybe they'll want to show us a smaller location instead for the Destiny 2 beta, but then we have the issue of the social space. Of course, the social space in Destiny 2 is in the European Dead Zone, so presumably we will get a social space in the beta, you know, to check out vendors, gear, and bounties. Maybe they'll give us a smaller section of Earth or something like that. Of course, Destiny 2 has a completely different scope and scale, so we can only imagine the amount of content that will be in the full game. I just don't want to spoil too much of that, you know, before Destiny 2 actually launches. To briefly mention the PC beta, I'm pretty excited for it personally. I am wondering though if it will launch when all of the other betas launch, or perhaps if it will be at a different time. The PC version of the final game is apparently dropping later than the console version, so I don't know whether this could mean delays with the beta as well or not. I'm sure that they would rather have all of the betas drop at the same time, but anyway, that brings us pretty much back to the point of the video. Do you guys think that the beta will drop on July the 17th, or perhaps even July the 7th? I think that there is a lot of coincidence in the images we've seen, and it's almost certainly intentional. Bungie absolutely know that we'll notice this kind of stuff, so whatever it means, they undoubtedly did it intentionally. So that is what I have for you guys today anyway. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. If you have enjoyed the video, a like and all of that stuff is appreciated. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit subscribe if you want to see more Destiny content, but for now, have an awesome day.